Welcome back to SideQuest
Welcome back to the SideQuest Cock.
My name's Matt.
I'm BJ.
I'm Luke.
And today we're going to be talking about... We just saw Iron Lung. We've been watching the
Night of the
Seven Kingdoms and so much more. So
This is going to be a good little catch-up episode. It's been a
Yeah.
minute since we've recorded.
Yeah.
Due to weather and just everything else, life.
Cut to intro. We're trying something new.
You said that last time, and it didn't happen.
It did...
It did not.
Cut to
I
intro.
watched it.
Cut.
Earth 2020. Society is in ruins, and a virus runs rampant among the world's humble citizens. They are lost. In these dark times, three wayward nerds cross paths at the House of India and realize they are destined to be friends. And so they did. This is their story. The story of the Side Quest.
All right, welcome back to the thing that never left because the intro was not there.
I did the one that came out today.
Well, I've yet to see that. The one that I watched, you said that, and then we just continued talking.
Well, we tend to do that, don't we?
Yeah, but I'd already
yeah.
seen the intro at that point, so it was just like, well, this is awkward.
We've seen the intro right now. You're in it.
We're playing over the intro like a reaction video.
There are podcasts happening. We're on the side having another
We're
podcast.
Us reacting to our own podcast, the podcast,
Oh my god, we were
that'd be-
so dumb back then.
that'd be
the
a good
side
April
quest.
That'd be a good April Fool's episode.
We just react to each episode from the previous week, so it just infinitely becomes like a border that just shrinks and shrinks every week.
That's
Just incomprehensible bullshit.
yeah.
It's incomprehensible until it hits the welcome back to the SideQuest podcast all in one go from all three
Well, it's
of
like
us.
that one thing where it's like in any form where it's like this, it speeds up twice. You know, once this
Adds a new thing each time.
Yeah, and so it's like, you know, this person's saying cheese, and then it's doubled, and then quadrupled, and then 8, and then
Cheese.
cheese.
It's meat and cheeses.
Jesus. So on Friday, we saw Markiplier's Iron Lung. And
It was good.
it was really good.
Yeah, like I
It
think
was really
as a film, it was really good. There was definitely. I wish there was more answers, but then part of me was also like,
Well, here's the thing.
As an-
I
as an-
don't want to like...
well, I don't need step by step of how everything happened and whatever else, but like I need a little more.
No, what I was going to say is I don't want to like judge it by being like, well, with the budget it was made. Like, no, it was a legitimate film. I want to judge it legitimately.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's giving actually the most amount of honor to what he did.
Yeah, because if you give him like a grade on a curve, it's like, well, we don't think your movie's a real movie because of your YouTuber. It's
Yeah.
like, no, grade it like I would grade any other horror movie or whatever I've seen in
Yeah,
theaters.
like, I want...
You saw it in a goddamn theater. It holds up to other movies.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
and
this-
it's better than movies we've seen.
Yes,
This is true.
So it's like, but that's what, like, because a couple times I caught myself being like, well, you know, with the budget and it was only shot on like this one set again, which is very cool. Like, but
Yeah, it's basically one long bottle episode.
yeah, and so, you know, but I kept like catching myself and like, oh, it was because of the budget and all the constraints. And I'm like, no, they did a great job.
I give.
I just have issues with the movie, and I'm sure part of those things could have been different if he had a larger budget.
or even because I've thought about this because I was like, apparently it's on the Switch and I've been meaning to buy it, Iron Lung, but then I'm also like, I wonder if this is like one of those like video game, because it is an adaptation of a video game, that like knowing the source material beforehand makes it like better of an experience.
I don't think so because it's a 1-to-1 like playthrough of the game, basically.
Yes, that I agree, because I have seen it, and that's very much like all the things that he's doing with the maps. It's like exactly what you do with the maps, and then you see the coordinates on his little console where it shows X and Y.
That's my only problem with it, is that there are so many fucking shots of him fucking with the map that we don't need to see. It's implied every single time. You do it once, and then cut the movie down by 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think
but I
some of them
agree.
were-
I think the biggest thing is I just want to know. And even if there wasn't source material, like come up with something.
Well, and
Yeah, do a little dialogue at the beginning that's just like a monologue.
Yes.
Of, this is where I came from, and this is where I am. And
Yes.
you're
well,
good.
what I gathered from the movie, and this is what I'm going to say now is what I had before Saturday, because on Saturday I did some like lore diving and whatever else. From before then, what I got from the movie was, okay, Mark is a convict, Simon is his actual name, but I'm going to say Mark because he's the star of this movie. Mark's character is a convict. Something happened in this place called like Pinnacle Station, whatever, and it blew the fuck up, which I'm assuming is bad because there's not that many humans left.
And killing people is bad.
Well, I think more so killing people is bad because
Luke, say killing people is bad.
I think it's less so just killing people is
Luke!
bad.
From what I gather, what happened is what happens before Trigun.
Yeah. But like,
And also killing people is bad.
no.
So I'm Vash.
But considering
Luke's
like,
about to go kill some people.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there it is.
Apparently, like, what I gathered from the movie is that humanity is like less than 1% of what they were because of that quiet rapture they talked about at the beginning of the movie, where like every inhabitable planet is gone, and there's these blood moons, and that's all I got from the planet or from the story beforehand. And then there's some creature, some eldritch horror, which I assume is the cause of the rapture thing, or is somehow connected. I don't know
or
what.
is the effect of it.
Or yeah, so like, and so the blood moons, especially when they tell you that it's all human blood, is like, okay, well, where did all that fucking blood come from? Is it all the rest of humanity that was out there and now it's congealed onto these moons with these monsters? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What I learned later in the game's lore, there are like 7 or 4 or whatever. There's more than one blood moon.
Okay.
The one that they send the Iron Lung down into with the other sub SM8 is the only one that had something on it, like actual life. And, like, other ones were just blood, nothing down there. This one had like something down there, and you see from the movie where he's like hallucinating or something with the like the voice.
He's having his
Visions.
armored core visions.
Mm-hmm. Where he sees like the light. They keep talking about the light and like, oh, we have to have it, but we can't let it leave. Like, because at the end it's like, no, don't listen to her. Keep it down here, destroy it or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like clearly, I don't actually know, but like that there is something in that submarine that is like has answers to what is going on, or they found something. That's why they had to get the black box up there. The general thing that I found from all the lore videos is there's not much, because even the creator of the game, when Mark was asking him about the like bigger lore, he was like, I kept it vague as hell to kind of let people kind of come up with their own theories.
Yeah, fill in the blanks.
Yeah, and then when they started,
I'm gonna say this. That's a pussy move.
well, I mean, if you're making just like a fucking $5 indie game on Steam, you're like, I don't know, it's all atmosphere based, whatever. Then like, sure, but then for the movie, him and Mark created more lore to make the movie better. Like, yeah,
sure, but yes.
If I had a dime for every time a person made a game and then waited for a YouTuber to fill in the lore, I'd have 2 dimes, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
It's true. The amount of stuff I've written for my campaign and the world and history that I have
It's not that fucking hard. You have one idea and things spin off of it.
It's true. And I'm not saying I'm not hating. I'm just like, I'm saying you could even if people don't like it, just put it out there. Just say, no, this is what happened, and this is the answer. You can keep stuff vague, but like,
it doesn't need to be that fucking vague. My whole thing watching this movie, the whole time I was like, because it's impossible not to compare it to Subnautica if you've played it.
yeah.
Like I was just thinking the entire time a Subnautica movie would be gas, and there's so many other games that could just be made into one-to-one faithful adaptations. Our theater was fucking packed. It wasn't even opening day. It wasn't even opening week, was it?
No, it had been like a week since
It was the second week.
Yeah.
It was week 2.
They're leaving money on the table by not just going through a Steam page and being like, greenlight all of these as movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we saw a trailer for the Mortuary's Assistant.
Which, to be fair, very good.
Yeah.
It's a
Jump
jump
scare
scary
horror.
game. It's the whole thing. It's a jump scare game where you're doing like, there's like sort of a game mechanic, and the rest of it is like,
Oh, there's some in the window.
yeah,
But in,
yeah.
all these
in
things
that
happen.
same vein, I wanted to see Return to Silent Hill. No theater in Tennessee is showing Return to Silent Hill.
That's a movie?
Yes.
Apparently, it's dog shit. Like,
That's
bad.
fine. I still would have paid to see it if they goddamn let me.
That'll be a fun one to watch when it comes out on like streaming or whatever. As we
Yeah, have
watch it.
another.
I mean, I am a little bit excited because, well, here's the problem: is like I expect out of like stuff like this to be like, I'm sure we didn't like get everything from the movie, but I feel like there wasn't, like there might have been like a hidden like Freddy Fazbear in the corner,
Yeah.
but like
That's one of the voices in his
not
head. Is
like
that?
hidden lore of the thing, not like fucking what's that game?
Oh, Inscription?
Yeah, not
Where
like Inscription.
They had motherfuckers going out into the forest and digging up boxes.
Yeah, not like that. I'm just like, so in my head I was like, oh, maybe once it comes on video on demand, there'll be like, a video breakdown that's like, no, this is everything you missed that totally explains everything that you thought that you didn't realize. And now it's like, no, I actually think those elements that I thought were in there that I missed were just never in there.
I'll be honest. Part of me is cool with like them not explaining as much because it is more cosmic horror than it is like anything else. Because there is like the monster and then that fucking weird eyeball in the sky thing where I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be an unexplainable horror, and that they just have to deal with. And I kind of like that because that's what I like about cosmic horror. Because the thing with cosmic horror
I'm going to disagree with you, Luke, because
wouldn't be the first time.
it wouldn't be, and won't be last.
No.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm okay with a movie that it takes place literally all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
All the shots, everything is inside a little thing. I actually think that's very cool. But if I'm stuck, both visually, plot-wise, all of these things inside that little room, I need other things to be more explained. Like that it feels like one can be small if the rest is big. If you're doing shots all across a universe but don't explain much, I'm like, okay, but at least I'm getting visual context about the world around me. Like one, you can have like one. If one's small, the other needs to be big for me.
You have to be getting flavor from one end.
I'm kind of cool with the opposite because like if I'm going to all these different places, I want to know about all these different places. I need to know more. The more you give me, for me personally. Whereas if the main character like Simon knows very little, I don't want to know more than him. I like to be in that position of like, no, what he knows, I want to know personally.
But he knows a lot more. He could tell you, like, when I was age 12, the rapture started happening. Tell me about the space station. What did people do there? Like,
yeah, it seems like there was some whole like rebellion and uprising.
Yeah,
that
like
we just don't
tell
have
me,
privy
just
information
give me
to.
a little bit of that because when you reference things, it's like, what I'm trying to say is that like if my mind can't see and imagine things outside of this room because you're not showing me things, give me other things to think about that are outside. Build the imaginary outside of this room.
I think another problem with it is he gives you that kind of like world building, but he doesn't give you his connection to
because
it
like
at all.
Here's like an example of a movie. I mean, I can give you a bunch of them actually because a lot of them have been done. But there's so many movies about like road trips or traveling together where it doesn't actually matter where they are in this big journey because that's not the story they're trying to tell. The story they're trying to tell is this journey that these two people are making.
Right, the Odyssey.
Because you don't need I was going to say like the Green Book. Mm-hmm. You don't need like every single detail about all these places are going. They're going over the whole country. You don't need the details of it because you're like, oh, they're just in a town. It doesn't really matter. There's people here. They go to a thing. It's this relationship that's the highlight. If you're going to be stuck in one place, I need a little bit of detail around about the stuff I can't see.
I think I was just cool with it because the things they did give me, I just was able to like connect it myself. Of like, oh, he was at the Pinnacle Station. What I gathered too is that he was or not Pinnacle. He was part of Eden, where he was like, oh, you guys attacked Pinnacle Station, and it's like he was like that wasn't supposed to happen. It was like clearly death wasn't supposed to be a thing. Something went wrong, and he got blamed for it.
Okay, but what was supposed to happen? I'm
assuming they were just getting supplies because what I get.
But we don't.
Again, I was
can't assume anything.
The whole thing though is
but
that
I can't assume.
I probably
that
wouldn't even have wondered about that if they had not given me the time with him looking at the map for 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
like if they had just shotgunned all the stuff that wasn't map, I would be like, perfect movie. But otherwise, like I do have the map for half an hour, so I'm left wondering.
Yeah,
and I don't want to wonder. I just want to see cool shit.
Good movie though.
Yeah,
So
we're being critical, but like we did all like the movie, like genuinely.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, like, and I'm down because I was watching an interview with Markiplier where he was like, I want to do some more stuff. He doesn't know what because he apparently got married but hasn't had a honeymoon yet because of this movie. So like he's got ideas, but he's like, I'm just not happening anytime soon.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm down to see what he does because like if this is your like, well, granted he's done YouTube Red and other stuff, but like if this is your directorial debut.
Disconnected. Oh, it disconnected again.
Oh, hello?
Checking. Check.
Oh.
Oh, is it me? I can't tell. Which channel am I?
Hello?
In the middle. Hello? I'm on top. Yeah, no, we're good. Let me just check this.
Sorry for ruining your ears.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was going to check. Hello? Okay.
Camera's on, I hope.
You know, only the highest quality of level of production here at the Side Quest.
Yeah.
Ripping on.
Intro now.
Ripping on Markiplier and
Markiplier just couldn't do all this shit with his movie. He should have like filmed more. Meanwhile, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're like something disconnected.
You know, there are 12 other cameras we have here, but it's a bitch to edit. You know.
Yeah. So you just use the one.
Cut to camera.
Oh shit. That would be fun to do if we got more. Yeah.
Extreme close up. You can't even see like anything past my head.
But yeah, Markiplier movie, pretty good.
Very good. It's exciting.
I want to give him props for.
Here's the problem. I want it to be disruptive to the Hollywood. I don't think it will be.
It is though. Not by like a large margin, but like every big like I've seen a lot of people who are like Hollywood analysts, big Hollywood reviewers, and they're like, why the fuck are people going to see this movie? How the fuck did it get highest selling in the weekend it came out? And people are like freaking out.
Yeah, but like,
and then the fact that it's completely self-published, self-funded. He didn't have anybody else. Now, granted, he probably could have, but he was like, "Yeah, I have the money to do it, so I'm going to do it."
So I looked it up a couple days ago when I was telling the guys at Discord about this. It cost $3 million to make.
That is like nothing for a movie like that.
It's made fucking gangbusters. I know it.
It's made like $34 million.
Dude, shout out Rice Pirate Mick.
He's made. I mean, I hope everybody on that project are getting a huge
fucking paycheck.
A mint, baby.
You know who edited the movie with him? His fucking channel editors. He didn't like hire external people like that. It's just the people who edit his fucking YouTube videos.
It's a shame he doesn't still have Super Mega as his editors.
Oh, dude, you know there'd be like a bit somewhere in that movie of like a little like
hidden fart that nobody caught.
No, I mean, but like I hear that people are talking about it.
Well, I don't think it's when you say disrupt, you mean like $1 billion movie that like ruined everything else.
No, I mean like
change what's getting made.
Yes,
that's what I would want.
That's what I want. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think
if they because
people are just going to be like, oh, if you are somebody who can afford to make one and put it out and have a large enough fan base to get support, sure, you could do it. You could replicate these results. But that is like such.
Yeah. I think best case scenario is Mark sees that this is doing well and he just founds a studio for this kind of thing.
Yeah, like Donkey with
Big Mode.
Big Mode.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
That's great. That's a great thing.
I think because it's been funny seeing, there's the YouTubers Raka who are like the two Australian dudes who just did a bunch of like weird shit. They've made 2 wildly successful horror movies, granted with A24, but they went from fucking goofy ass YouTube wrestling videos to doing horror. You had Chris Stuckman, who is like a big YouTube reviewer, who just made a horror movie, and now Mark. So it's starting to,
and also Weapons.
Yeah,
Zach Krieger.
So you're having a lot of these, like, and granted, Whitest Kids You Know was a TV show, but still internet skits too, because they put a lot of shit on YouTube.
I mean, their YouTube channel was their big, and it still is big. They live stream all their episodes constantly because they have the rights.
I think these people who are deciding, and granted, Zach Krieger did go through the traditional Hollywood system to do it, but I still would count that. We're getting people who are willing to.
He was the most indie Hollywood you could get.
But he went through the whole process and got lucky.
Yeah.
So I almost would discredit him for that.
I think
saying
Weapons
fucking
is
love
great.
him. 10 out of 10 movie.
I want to see Barbarian.
I'm so glad.
I want to see Barbarian because that's the one he did before Weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he did that until I saw Weapons, and now I really want to see it too.
Well, now there's also, which is really funny, and it's one of those things where I like realize it more and more. Like, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know how it says like Tim Burton,
but he didn't actually do it.
He didn't actually.
Yeah, he's just like, put my name on this because it's weird and a little bit goth.
He funded it, but he didn't direct
or like
it.
Produced it.
Yeah.
Like it's
executive producer, but he just showed up on set once and went, "That's good.
That's pretty good."
Yeah, and walked away.
So it's like one of those things where it's like I saw a trailer recently for a horror movie, and it was like from the same people that made Weapons, and it was like Zach Krieger's not on this list.
From the people who. Well, it's like
it's crazy how they'll just do that.
Well, like, you know what is it, Deadpool, when they're like from the studio that brought you The Devil Wears Prada and X-Men, and it's like, not wrong, but nobody on this film worked on those 2 movies.
It's like technically that's true.
Like that one was making fun of that.
What,
but
Fox?
Like, but that one was making fun of that. But like, other things. It's the same thing with like any video game from the studio that brought you this game, where none of them work here anymore.
Still there. From the people that brought you Banjo-Kazooie, like where are they? They're on Facebook talking about Banjo-Kazooie. They're not making fucking Sea of Thieves.
yeah, dude. The only one that works is fucking Tim Schafer at Double Fine, because that motherfucker's just not leaving.
Tim Schafer's, he's gonna be there forever.
He literally was like, I made this game called Keeper, and you play as a lighthouse, and I'm like, what?
On that note, make Brutal Legend 2, you fucking hack.
I doubt he will. One, probably Jack Black is too expensive. Well, no, they have Microsoft money, so never mind. But also, he hated working on that game because of EA. So who knows? I think Brutal Legend is dope. But
but now you have like Eddie is in like Runner 3 as an unlockable character. Like the rights can't be that expensive.
No, I think it's just more so that dude likes, because it took him forever to make Psychonauts 2. So I think he just likes to do.
And I feel like half the reason it even got made was just because James Willem wouldn't shut up about it in Funhouse.
Dude,
what was it like? Was 2 generations in
Psychonauts was on the original Xbox and PS2.
Dude, they invited James Willem to
a camp. It was like a Kickstarter camp thing.
No, but like they had him go out to, like they made it so that he was there at the release. Mm. And like he got to watch it, and he was like, "Oh my god!" They're like, "James, we have a special," like, because he was the most outspoken person on the internet about Psychonauts.
I mean, that would be a great Let's Play because I've never played it.
I've played.
The only thing I know is I'm the milkman. My milk is delicious, and Thocrobatics.
That's right. That's a throwback.
God, that's still one of my favorite moments.
Did we even record that?
No, because it was before we could like figure that shit out. Because
I watched that in your bedroom at your parents' house.
Yeah, we were like, let's just watch the Xbox thing, and then we're just watching, chilling. You see, it was like psychic, whatever, Thocrobatics, and BJ in the most monotone, like, Thocrobatics. So I'm doing to someone's daughter. It just fucking killed me.
I am a laughable legend.
This shit had me dying. But yeah, no, I think Psychonauts would be a great game to play on the channel, because I've played like half of it. And the only reason I just didn't finish was because like it's one of those old platformers where they give you like that insanely impossible challenge. Yeah. Like mid game, where they're like, I don't know, figure it out.
Speaking of which, stay tuned for Resident Evil, Dead Space, and the other half of Sonic Adventure 2. They're coming in like 9 years. We promise.
if we can just have like a second day for all three of us, that would just help a lot more. But we're all, like,
I agree.
my fucking schedule changes fucking weekly.
I get tired.
I think we could do it Tuesdays. If we just recorded this and then immediately went to Let's Play, like after dinner, we could get done with a bunch of games.
Should we do that tonight?
We could. I mean, shit, we could finish Resident Evil 4.
I
know I've said that the last 4 times we played it, but we could.
No, I was talking about editing. So we have to edit.
Yeah, we
really do.
I think that's the thing
because
is
we can get because what's so good is we can space out editing because we can edit like 7 episodes in a night.
That's true.
I think
Editing Let's Plays is super easy for us.
That's true.
have, like,
so
little-
let's edit tonight.
Yeah.
Look at this is what
We always
you
have
don't.
such a good time doing it too.
This is also what you don't hear, on all the other big channels. They're not talking about their
they don't have jobs.
their schedule and
We're true indie YouTube.
and we're gonna stay that way because we never grow or
Yeah, because
change.
we're fucking real.
This is raw.
We're the grit of YouTube.
Yeah, we feel your pain working the 9 to 5.
Yeah, we're the common man. We're not gonna switch up like iDubbbz
no, we're not.
or Boogie.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Speaking of which,
oh my gosh,
Luke
what
has
a
cancer.
Oh yeah, for like what, the 3rd time?
Yeah. I said Luke has cancer.
Oh, Luke has
Oh,
cancer.
hey,
yeah,
sorry.
we're gonna start our arc.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna set up
Dude,
the
what like a
GoFundMe
pathetic
and the
life. I'm gonna say it.
For real.
Yeah.
What a
Hunt.
pathetic. And now what he just does is like literally fights, not like actually fights to have like to make or to have a position in
It's all just manufactured crash outs.
to have a position in what's his fucking name?
Keemstar.
Oh my gosh, kill yourself.
Yeah.
Keemstar's a fucking.
If you're groveling at the feet of Keemstar,
That's what I'm saying.
it's over.
Like he's literally fighting and trying to make content and then like fighting for like just to be on to have a screen in the bottom corner of a Zoom call.
Yeah. That's one thing. That's the only thing you can really give Wings of Redemption is that he's walked away from Keemstar twice.
well, the fact that he had to walk away twice.
That's true. But
He came back.
Yeah, he came crawling back.
But the first time was because he hit his wife, so he like kind of had to leave.
Oh yeah, I saw that crash out where he.
Bad dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's on like the back
Tabled
porch.
that bitch.
On the
It's
back porch.
Fucking
Yeah.
wild.
It's so bad,
I'm glad you're getting into the lolcow.
dude. I would have shot him. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not even my wife. I would have been like, no, you can't.
Not
Cannot
acceptable.
fucking do that.
Yeah, wow. Like, especially as a
Mikazuki,
person
that bitch.
like super unthreatening like that.
Yeah.
You know how easy, like again, how easy would it be to just third party go, bah.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, you're not. No, this ends now. What are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
You can't treat anybody like that.
Absolutely not.
Especially when she's like, oh, I hate those videos.
Yeah, she's screaming, Jordy, Jordy,
Yeah,
Jordy.
oh my
And then
gosh.
Boom!
Dude,
Yeah,
I
and
legit
then-
was like sick to my stomach hearing.
You know the craziest part about that video is like a couple seconds pass, and I think it's Keemstar's wife that's like, you can't do that, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, his 14-year-old wife or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, she's the one screaming. None of the other people are like you, like
Everybody else just like, what just happened?
Yeah, none of the other grown ass men standing there being like, "Whoa, dude."
All 4,000
Yeah,
pounds
it
in that
takes like
frame.
this one woman being like, you can't do that. And it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all bad. It's so bad. And that's the other thing. It's like these channels get millions of views.
Yeah.
And we're still working on 9 to 5.
Still indie, baby. If Keemstar offered us a job right now, I'd spit in his fucking face.
Yeah, for real.
But I would make content out of it.
Yeah, that would be a
Keemstar
fucking...
wanted to hire
Offered us
me.
a job.
Yeah.
We shit in Keemstar's food?
All right, we're gonna do it for one day, and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah, side quest on the lolcow universe.
That's like
crazy.
that's like the one thing I don't want to happen to us.
The
is
fucked up
somehow-
thing is we already get better numbers than most of their shows.
that is true. Like actually, like dude, our shorts can do fucking numbers.
It's
recently.
Speaking of shorts,
I'm wearing
shout-
shorts.
Shout
so.
out to the Kingdom Hearts fans.
That's right.
Yeah.
Put
That's
in a
right.
long bleep right here. Put in a long bleep right here.
Cut to Camp 5.
You know what I said.
Yeah.
No, now with the clip thing we use now lets us do it on our phones. So
I know.
I
you still haven't made any. It's
You're right. But I've been busy.
See, we can start beef. We can
Beef within the side quest.
The side quest is falling apart.
Take like
just kidding. Thumbnail.
take 2 weeks off, and then it's like the side quest reunion. We're back together.
Oh my gosh.
We put aside our differences for the channel and the fans.
Stay together for the kids, man.
No, if we ever fall out, we're not coming
Sorry,
back.
I was on ibuprofen.
Took like
I
half.
wasn't acting myself.
Took half a Flintstone gummy.
Caffeine.
Popped half a Flintstone gummy. I was feeling it.
Wildin'.
Other thing we watched.
It's so easy to lie and get views.
Yeah, actually. Mm-hmm. Kind of pisses me off when you see it, where you just look and be like, "This is the fakest shit I've ever seen." Look at the fucking view bots, and you're like,
billions.
1.5 million.
Like, because, we created this channel, alongside being the band members of Sleep Token. Yeah.
That's right. It's been a hard fucking balance.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, being on stage all the time, all those people screaming our names.
I mean, that's why my arms are always down at my sides. I'm not like emoting because my arms hurt from doing those fucking drums all the time, dude.
Yeah.
You were going to say that. We have been watching
The new Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, which is actually good. And I would...
It's gas.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. It's small and contained, which is a nice, refreshing perspective.
I mean, it when you watch Game of Thrones, especially from season 1, I think season 1 and 2 kind of still have some of those smaller, intimate moments. And then I would say, like, from 3 onward is when they start, like, building even more, where it's like, oh, war is happening and all this crazy shit, and we're here. The fucking Red Wedding happened. Fucking everything at the Night's Watch. It just progressively gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then House of the Dragon fucking starts there and never lets up at any moment.
This is kind of the point I was making earlier about how it all is taking place. Like, it begins a little bit of him traveling to the tourney, but it's all taking place at the tourney. But because there's all this information of the surrounding world, I don't need it to take place bigger yet.
Yeah.
And I think if they're smart too, they'll treat it right. Because Sir Duncan, he's like a knight, and I'm pretty sure he served under Aegon. Aegon, yeah.
In that one scene in the original series, Joffrey's reading through the book with
4 pages.
4 pages for Sir Duncan. He must have been a legend. And then Jaime says, they say he was.
Yeah.
And then I've just got my mom onto it today. I went over to her house and I had to pick up some packages, and I was just sitting talking with her, and she made some pot stickers, and I was like, you want to fucking watch something? She was like, sure. So I put on episode 1, and we got through like episode 4. But
of what? Sorry.
Of original Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Nice.
So she's really into it, which I really appreciate. But when we were watching it, there's a scene where Bran is laying in bed with his like wet nurse, and she's like, how about I tell you another story about Duncan the Tall? Those were always your favorites.
I forgot about that. Oh,
I never picked up on that.
It's
either.
nice to now see too that what we're seeing is this big lovable goofball as Sir Duncan the Tall, where you're just like, I'm glad he's like a legend.
Yeah, I mean, but I have to see him become that, though.
Yeah,
that's
we're going to, but I like that his personality is what started this upward journey.
Yeah,
Like, people just love him because he's him.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what sets everything in motion.
Yeah, but like, unfortunately, I mean, it's just what it is. Like, his character is getting compared to like all the greats that I've seen in original Game of Thrones. I'm like, well, how does he stack up against Jon Snow? How does he stack up against the Hound? How does he, like, I'm in my head, and I'm like, I'm excited to see this journey. But like in my head, I'm like, this is who you have to live up, against.
I also have to say, like, the music and sound design in the show is perfect for the tone, because within the first 5 minutes, they give you the first little snippet of the theme song from original, and then it cuts hard, and he's just taking a shit. And that sets the tone for the entire show. And from that moment on, there's no orchestral music.
It's like little guitar
just
strumming,
little string instrument,
whistling.
Yeah.
It's
very
definitely
folksy,
but it still feels medieval enough that I'm like,
well, yeah.
But that's the thing is because like.
Yeah, but it feels like you're in a tavern
Yes.
rather than a grand court.
Like it,
Sure.
yeah, it fits the scale of like, oh, this is what you would hear just walking into a town. It's just like everybody's doing their thing. You go get a couple
Probably
drinks.
not. You probably hear women wailing from like
Well, but yeah, you
the
know what I
Black
mean.
Plague, but it is definitely smaller scale.
Yeah.
and I
They
enjoy that.
didn't have that.
There's no Black Plague in Game of
It
Thrones.
was the Brown Plague. Everyone was shitting themselves.
No, it's the dragon skin, the
Oh,
stone
yeah.
skin plague.
I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah,
What a fucking terrible thing to have because isn't it
yeah,
supposed to like
terrifying.
it's like also supposed
I
to
also
fucking
like the
hurt like a
idea
bitch.
that
Yeah.
there's this island. They're like, you got the thing. Now you have to travel 5,000 miles to go live with the other people, or you could kill yourself.
Yeah.
There's like the two options.
Or we could perform this very doable surgery that a guy that's never done surgery before does in one episode. But we're not going to do that.
No,
Can't have that. That's too easy to
unheard
answer.
of.
That's kind of all of Game of Thrones, though. Like, Arya's like, I want to hold a sword. And everybody's like, no! Go sew something.
And then John's like, I got you a sword.
Yeah. It's like, challenging conventions is good.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is such a fun like series because like I definitely am like less like I don't like House of the Dragon, but I'm more so just like it's whatever. I'm willing to watch it for like a couple characters and then that's about. But it's mostly turns into I'll wait for it to like hit all and then I'll just like watch the
There's
things.
a couple cool moments.
That's what I'm saying is like
But they
I don't
also they totally play off the fact that like these are Targaryens, so you have to like them or be interested in them. And I'm like, no. Like Game of Thrones starts with like, here are these characters, this is what they're doing, and then
Yeah, the Targaryens are the side quests. In Game
but
of
like
Thrones.
but in Game of Thrones they open up and it's this beginning part in the north with the Starks, and you're like slowly learning about these people. They don't make you treat them importantly.
Yeah.
Immediately when House of the Dragon, it's like, no, you need to treat these people with importance. Because remember the last show that we did? They're so important. It's like
That
you
is
have to build a character up to be important.
the only characters that I genuinely like in House of the Dragon is Aemon One-Eyed because his character arc so far I like, and then Daemon, but he's also the Doctor or Matt Smith, but also he's just cool.
There's
every time he's on
only
screen.
really one character that they treat as really important that you aren't able to get development out of, and that's actually Ned.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but then like you hear all the
but I'm saying, but like you don't, because of this is going to be crazy that I have to say spoilers, but but because he dies so soon into the entire show, like, but he's treated with such high regard. He's like the one character that you're like, you see lots of snippets of it, but everybody else you get more seasons of development to where you're like, no. By the end, you're like, no, Jon Snow deserves to be king.
Dude,
because of all the stuff that's happened and how we've seen him act and how he's shown up.
I'm very interested to see how when you read the books, and
I started reading the books, by the way. Luke gave me a bunch of books that he didn't want, and I've been reading the
I
first
just
Game
told
of
DJ
Thrones.
today that I wasn't going to read the books.
I have been, and it makes me very sad because everyone's a lot younger in the books. Daenerys is 13, and you get a lot of her inner dialogue while Viserys is like beating the fuck out of her, where she's like, I don't understand what's happening. I just want to go outside and play.
it's
like,
fucked.
fuck.
But I'm really interested in how you feel about certain characters because I think Jon Snow is way different in the books than because in the show he is a bona fide good person, a hero, the type of person. In the books he's kind of a little shit.
Yeah, he's more gray.
Yeah, he's 100% like
I'm not even halfway through, and he's cried like 4 times.
John 100% wants to be the heir to the Starks. He like wants it so fucking bad, but the love for his brother is what makes him kind of stop. But he still is like, there's a point in I forget which book, but he even says like he has the thought of, man, if Rob died, like shit, I'm right here like that. Like he, and then at the wall, he is way more cunning and vicious than he is in the show. Way more. Like he is.
I mean, I'm
he's
going
a
to say
lot,
until Jon gets back from the wall, he's kind of a pussy.
What do you mean? What
When
part
he
are
leaves.
you talking about?
When he goes out the wall
to
and
the
then comes
wall,
back.
he's like,
Like after he's met Ygritte?
Yeah.
yeah,
When he comes back, he's in the show. He's a lot more
yeah,
sure and whatever.
yeah. He's a lot more sure, because that's like when the coup happens and all that kind of stuff. But like before
Yeah,
that,
the
he's like,
Prankum Jon.
he's like, I'm so interested in being, I can't have sex, and I'm trying to like learn from the commander of the Night's Watch.
It's a lot of this fucking sucks and nobody told me.
Yeah.
The books I think do a way better job where he goes there and he's like, this fucking sucks. Actually, I hate this.
Yeah, it's not like everybody who ever lived in the Seven Kingdoms knows that the walls suck, and they've known that for their whole life.
Yeah.
It's the reason where people will be like, "No, cut off my balls."
Like, I'd rather die here.
I'd rather be a eunuch
than go to the fucking wall.
than go to the wall. Like, it's you grow up. The
wall is
you're 7 years old. Some
You're-
guy gets brought out into the center of town. They put his penis and balls, right on the chopping table. And they chop off. He's screaming for his life, and you go, "Mama, why?" And then she goes, "Because he didn't want to go to the wall. Because the wall sucks." And then boom, that's like. That's never leaving your mind.
That's what parents will do. Is like, if you don't get over there and finish your fucking vegetables,
I'll
sending
send
you to
you
the
to the
full
goddamn
wall.
wall.
Yeah. Kids immediately are like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah. The Jon in the book I actually like a little more. Like, I love Kit Harington's portrayal of Jon. Jon in the books, it's been a while since I've read them all the way through. But I remember right in the books, he is not even hesitating to fuck Ygritte he's like down immediately. Whereas the show, he's like, no,
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
do it.
My vows. Jon in the books is like, shit, dog.
She says, "Eat my pussy, Jon Snow."
I think though,
Look at my tent.
I think part of it is like in the in the show, she's Ygritte's coming on like super hard.
Yeah, she's like doing the thing where she rub her butt on his dick when they're like cuddling.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
stop.
While she's in like handcuffs, she's like,
quit
oh my
playing.
god.
Yeah, and then they go cut, and he goes, and then Kit Harington's like, so hey, like, what are you doing after?
Yeah, literally.
He's like, damn, maybe you want to do that.
Yeah. What are you doing? You want to have a day at the concessions?
Yo, you want to grind that shit on my
Yeah.
trailer?
Oh my
I was like,
I know they were fucking.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, they're
that's what I'm
married.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, immediately cut. He goes, all right, like,
they're like, all right, so we're gonna do the next scene. Where the fuck did Kit and her go?
yeah.
It's the Metal Gear screaming. No, but Night of the Seven Kingdoms is great.
Very good.
And I love the little like relationship between Egg and Duncan already. Like there's a little bit of like, oh, because he's an idiot, so he was like, you lied to me. I can't believe you
It's
did
also
this.
been interesting. We've gotten peen, but have we got tits?
Not yet.
No tits.
We got
only massive distracting dong.
Isn't that odd?
Like overshadowed.
Isn't that odd
most of the
though?
other
Because like
content.
in what like, it might be even in the first episode of Game
You
of
see
Thrones.
Cersei's tits.
No, you see Tyrion, the girl.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Tyrion.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
because we meet Tyrion.
I just watched this. There's
Because
4 pairs of tits.
I
you
know
see.
it's that I've seen it twice,
and that's not counting
and
the
it
ones
literally
you see
that's
in
how
the
because
Daenerys part.
Tyrion gets to there before the rest of his family,
Right.
so
Yeah,
he's
and
in
already getting fucked and
so
sucked.
he's in the whorehouse in what is it
like
called?
right outside Winterfell.
Yeah, right outside Winterfell with the redheaded girl. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. So in the first episode, boom.
Instead we see a cock hanging down past his knees.
Yeah,
just
it's
him being
crazy.
some old fuck going like, "Ugh." Dude, that you had walked off when that part, but me and Peter were like, whoa.
I heard legends. No, I heard that people were talking about it online.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you gotta see
Matt,
this.
come back here.
He was not skilled with sword nor lance, bitch. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
The flesh sword.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I like it though. The fucking show, the way they've handled humor hasn't been too like out there for me. Where I'm like, cause I like, that's the one thing is if it's weird that if they made some of these jokes in Game of Thrones proper, I'd be like, come on. But like what you were saying, Night of the Second Kingdom sets its tone early,
Well,
and like very clearly is
again-
like it's we're still gonna have serious moments like that. Like so far, right before the tournament, the trial of
Panic
seven,
attack.
yeah, Like they have treated, they are able to treat things seriously when they need to, have a lot of levity when they need to, but then they're willing to go and like let you sit with things.
That's one thing that I think House of Dragon fails at, is that they're able to have those serious moments because you feel connected to the characters. It's all personal to them.
Yeah.
And House of the Dragon is just like, oh, this matters so much to you. It's like, no, it doesn't. I don't give a fuck about any of these people.
It doesn't help that House of the Dragon like is based off a book that's like this big, and it's doing like however many fucking seasons, whereas Game of Thrones is like this long of paper. We got like 8 seasons out of it, and they still made up new shit on top of that.
Yeah, I'm really not used to how thin the pages in that copy are, because I feel like I'm reading forever and I'm not making any progress.
Yeah. I gave you those, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I should have given it to him. I should have borrowed it. And then I saw they did reprintings with like a lot cooler art, and I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm buying the books again.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I might not, but I might just audiobook them this time. Cause are they fully acted? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
I know I know some do.
If they can do Harry Potter with sound effects and
Harry
shit.
Potter is also one of the biggest
also,
like IPs in the world.
Yeah, that's completely different.
A little different. And only Dune 1 has a full. Isn't only Dune 1 has a full cast, and the rest are one guy.
Yeah, I think so. Because
So it's one of those things where
the
like
second one was just one guy.
yeah. Like some do it. Like when Red Rising switched to multiple POVs, they hired one person per POV. But like, I don't know if Game of Thrones started that way or if they made it new, like a newer one. Because I know they've had audiobooks before, like on cassette tape.
Yeah.
Which that's a wild thing to think about. I had like a couple books from the library that I bought the like CDs for.
I have a shoebox that's full of not VHS tapes of Harry Potter cassettes.
Yeah.
Of all the Harry Potter books.
Oh, sick, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like, I remember like going to bed like listening to the audiobook for How to Eat Fried Worms as a kid. Because my mom got it for me, and I'm like, because we all liked the movie, like me and my brother and sister, and she got me this because she knows I liked reading. Fucking book is way different than the movie. It's set like 20 years prior than the movie is. It's like old timey vibe. But yeah, what have you guys been playing lately, or if you have played anything?
I bought a couple games on Steam because I'm in this weird like fuck. I just beat a game, which has been so long since I beat a game.
Yeah.
You know, Hades 2, and so I've bought like a couple games. One of them was called like maybe it's Totenbori, but it's a vending machine kiosk managing simulator. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
where all it is just like you own these vending machines in this alley, and you have to restock them, and you have to like put lights up in the alley and get new vending machines, and then when you level up, you can buy more items to put in more vending machines, and that was fun.
So I'm playing. Was it Tiny Library?
Yeah, a little bit, and then I bought Manor Lords.
I keep seeing you were the one who told me about
It's
this game.
same developer as Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I don't think it is.
I think it is because it's bundled.
I mean, it's bundled, but I think it's because it's Deep Silver, the publisher.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, it's published.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Warhorse has only made the 2 Kingdom Come games.
Yes,
I think
it's the same
But, okay,
publisher. Yeah. It's the publisher deal where it was
like the
Kingdom Come
the Deep
1,
Silver bundle, and it's
Kingdom Come 2,
and then Manor Lords,
and then Manor Lords,
So-
which is essentially just RimWorld,
but
colony simulator for medieval. And I like it. It's definitely difficult, which, to be fair, I guess for some people RimWorld is like really difficult. But this one's for me like pretty difficult because like the seed that I have is like you get a year where like nothing happens, and then a year at the end of the year they're like, hey, you're gonna be attacked by raiders and you have a year to prepare. And I'm like, fuck. And I already got one where literally they burned down every house in the village, and I was like, fuck, I gotta restart the seed. Like, it was so, I was like, and that was probably like 2 hours in too, and I was like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do this? I haven't even I don't even have iron. Like, I can't even make weapons.
like fuck.
How am I supposed to have an army to defeat these raiders? So, yeah, I mean, always a little bit of Battlefield. I've been into the Olympics. So this weekend.
Oh yeah, that is going on.
This weekend the Olympics started. On then on Saturday there was an MMA fight, and then more Olympics. Sunday
Super Bowl,
and more Olympics. So I've just been getting into sports, competitive sports, and the Olympics is so interesting. We've been
MMA is pretty cool, but what if they could throw a sniper rifle?
That's
in
right.
there?
That's right.
MMA with a sniper rifle. That's crazy.
We've been joking a lot about the ski shoot or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
where they ski and then shoot a sniper rifle.
I told BJ, I was like, it would have been really funny if it got started because like some guy was hired to assassinate somebody on like, you know, at a winter resort, and then the cop was like, "Hey, what are you doing with this sniper rifle?" And he goes, "I'm starting an Olympic sport," and it goes, "Oh my god, that's such a good idea." Yes.
Why is he German, Matt?
Because
What have they ever done wrong?
absolutely nothing yet. It's going to happen though. I don't know. Because it's the most fun accent to do in the Winter Olympics. Because there's not Russians there because they fucked up with Ukraine, so it's just
They're not there.
They're also completely banned from the Olympics because they cheated so many times.
well. But this year
is just like, hey,
because of the Ukraine thing.
Right.
Because I really wanted like I really wanted to see beefed up, jacked, steroided women.
Yeah.
In this competition, I really wanted to see that, and I'm not getting it this year. So you know, and then I've been watching a lot of ice skating. Apparently, USA has. He's called the Quad God.
Wow.
Because he can do a quad, and no one else can.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so he's called the Quad God, and he won gold.
You gotta have a lot of stamina for a quad.
Yeah,
which I know from Yuri on Ice. Which I don't know if you know this, but his set from Yuri on Ice has been performed at the Olympics.
Oh, really?
By Japan, yeah.
Yeah, but Japanese people who actually watched it were like...
I like how you started saying Jap.
From the
Jap.
Pans.
Dude, at work, so for some of the boxes we buy with produce don't have like genuine labels, so we just like free write like whatever. So, it's like lettuce is LET, cheese is CHZ, jalapenos are Japs. Someone wrote that, and I went, only that's a good thing to put up there, but all right.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but like every time I walk in the cooler, I just look up and I'm like, oh, we got a box of Japs here. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
We were watching, and then like Winter Olympics has just all the best sports.
Yeah,
because
like, the luge is sick. Skiing is sick.
I also then like the men's double luge.
Yeah, Summer Olympics is just how far can you throw a different item each time.
Yeah, no, this is let's take two dudes in skin tight suits and make them
cuddle each other. And
we just watched the women's luge. And they know what they're doing. Because there's these shots of, like, them taking off, and it's literally, like, right up Main Street. And you're like, what? And then they do these slow-mo things, and their, like, thighs are jiggling.
You see the fucking, basically, twerk video.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I forget what country it was, but it, like, Lee and I could not stop laughing because, like, when they would bend, you could see through. And Lee was like, no, that's definitely not her butt crack that we can clearly see through this suit because Italy cheaped out on their designs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then curling, I've really enjoyed. I was telling BJ, so it's a lot more technical and it lasts for a couple rounds, so it's not just like 2 minutes. That's the fastest time. It's like, no, each time they're formulating how to like either defend or attack.
I think what would be good is if they combined both Olympics, and every 2 years it's the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics, but they all have the same events. So like the sprint, you have to do that, but it's on ice. Curling, but it's on like dirt. That'd be real fun.
I want the Funhouse bit, but where James was like the Olympics, but everybody's on steroids.
They They're doing that.
But they are?
Yeah, that's real.
I did not know that.
It's real. It's very real.
Well, then I want to watch that. That sounds way more
called
fun.
the Special Olympics.
No, it's very real.
Against their will.
It's super real. It's like this year there's gonna be like, I forget what they're calling it, but it's called like super strong sports competition.
Have you seen what you said? Reminded me of. Have you seen that video? It's like it's clearly like a sports thing like made for disabled people, whatever else. It's the girl with no arms, and she like does her like jumping thing, and the guy goes and like does like keeps going up, and then finally just puts the medal around her neck.
It's like it was for archery. And they'll pull, they're doing that.
Yeah, the toe.
And then she won,
does it, and then he's like, he went, like this, it goes, and then like, shit, just puts the thing around her, and I'm like, oh, dude.
You had one job.
Yeah.
And no one hears a word.
They say. What have you been up to, BJ?
I played through Last of Us 2.
Remastered remake 2 part 2
remastered remake
3
remakes
6.5 over 9 over 7.
Yeah, played through that.
Did you play the just base game or did you do the chronological?
I haven't done chronological yet. I want to get all the upgrades before I do that. But I noticed there's Space Marines in the game for the first time, which is pretty sick. So that happened, and then past that I've been trying to paint this one fucking Ultramarine that I have. I'm so bad at painting that it takes me forever to do one model. But I just want to have one kill team so I can play the fucking game. But we'll get there, I guess. Past that, I watched... what did I watch? Yellow Jackets still rocking on Yellow Jackets. Crazy shit. Still hate that they're going back and forth in time because it removes a lot of the tension. Like Arrow. It's a lot like Arrow. It's basically just Arrow if they were high school girls and didn't have bows. I watched that. I watched a lot of His and Hers, which is a John Bernthal limited series.
What?
It's him and Valkyrie. So it's Punisher and Valkyrie are the two main characters.
Oh,
as Punisher and Valkyrie?
No.
Oh.
But two regular people.
Okay.
But it's like a murder mystery kind of thing. It's been pretty interesting. It's all right. And then reading Game of Thrones, because I read a Warhammer book finally. The Lion. I don't remember the full title. But it was really gas.
It's like something of the Lion.
Yeah. It's like if Eisenhorn had been good at all. Because it's ultra focused on this one character, but like good. And he's not a simp and a faggot. And like talking about tits and how he hates women all the time. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it.
What about you?
I've been playing a lot just because I've been bouncing through just game after game just to be like, oh, what do I want to play? But I played the demo of Neo 3, but I'm actually playing Neo 3 now, which is fucking insanely good. Hard, but it's what you get from a Souls-like. Or I guess it's really weird because Neo has pretty much made its own like style of Souls-like, whereas like FromSoft, you kind of know what you're getting into. Neo is like, this is made by the Ninja Gaiden guys who made like character action. They're like, okay, but do that, but with the bonfire system and like the really hard shit.
So what you're saying is that it's a Code Vein like.
Souls-like?
Well, hey, Neo came out before Code Vein. So Code Vein's a Neo like.
No, because 1 and 2 aren't like this. 1 and 2 aren't as similar to Code Vein as 3 is.
I guess Neo 3 is very much the like, because Team Ninja, Dead or Alive, and Ninja Gaiden is all they were known for, and then and then Hyrule Warriors and some other shit. But then like 2016 or 17, they'd hit Neo, and people were like, "Oh, like cool, another Souls-like." They kept going with Neo 2, Stranger of Paradise, that Wolong game that dropped, and then the PlayStation like Rise of the Ronin game, and now Neo 3 is like, okay, everything we did for all these games, we made now this one, and it's all the shit we've learned making this.
It come out?
Neo 3, like a few days ago.
Oh,
like this is real new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this just dropped. Whereas everything else they've done since then, because after Ninja Gaiden 3, which was a fucking awful disappointment. They were like, "Fuck, we need a new action game," and at that point is when Dark Souls had started popping off, and like they were like, "Well, let's try that." With a script from like who's the really famous Japanese filmmaker? Is it Kurosawa?
That
I think
sounds familiar.
Yeah,
so
I think
probably.
whoever's made like the classic like samurai movies in Japan. There's an old script that they had that was based on the Irish guy William, who he's the guy that it's based that one dude in Shogun is based off of.
Okay.
Who like came to Japan, came as Western samurai or whatever, and apparently Kurosawa had a script for that before he died, and that script was just being shopped around to anyone who wanted to make it, and somehow Koei Tecmo got it and gave it to Team Ninja and said do something with it, and they made a fucking Souls-like with alternate history Japan where it's yokai everywhere. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then here comes this Irish dude be like, I just want my spirit back. You took her from me. But yeah, Neo 3 is fucking great. There's a lot of shit. Kind of similar to like Ninja Gaiden 4 where there was a lot of tutorial messages that hit. It's very similar with Neo 3 where they're like, so here's how you play Neo 3. Here's your combat. All right, cool. Now here's the ninja system. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, well here's this thing. Here's this. And by the time you get to the first boss, I like genuinely felt a little overwhelmed. Where I'm like, there's a lot of shit I got to deal with right now. I haven't even gotten to the open world part apparently, but like even then the combat feels fucking great. The weapons. Because in previous Neo games, it was like 17 or whatever weapons. They've now split that in between the two samurai and ninja stances. That makes sense. And so, yeah, so far, really banger game. After that, I've played the demo for Yakuza Kiwami 3. And it's okay. Dark Ties feels better, but dude, Kiryu kind of handles like... No, it's the worst the Dragon of Dojima style has been. But then his other form, his like Okinawa fighting style where he has like fucking weapons.
Yeah.
Rip shit. Actually really fun. But
So just only one of the fighting styles feels gross.
yeah, it's the one that he's
That's
always
how
had.
It wasn't Gaiden though. That's kind of how it was in Gaiden 2 though.
Yeah, because Dragon of Dojima has always been like his best one, but recently they've kind of made it slower and more
They
sluggish.
tried to nerf it.
Yeah. And
Trying to nerf Tiger Drop.
For real.
they've never
Like,
nerfed
literally.
Tiger Drop. That shit is in every game and it always works.
Yeah, it feels like the window keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. You dude, part of me thought that it was because like I'm getting better at the game. Go back and play an old one. No, it's the window's getting
you go back
bigger.
to 0, you can never hit it.
No.
But then you play like Gaiden, and it's like I'm hitting that shit every time without fail.
But yeah, Kiwami 3. Me and BG were talking a little bit about this while you were taking your nap. It feels weird because the Yokoyama, the current like director and head of RGG, kind of came out and said that Kiwami 3 is the last of the Kiwami remakes. But this might lead into a new timeline of games.
What?
Yeah. And it makes
like
me...
an alternate timeline?
Well, in Yakuza, no one stays dead, clearly now. Like, when you play Yakuza 7, it's like, oh, there's Kashiwagi. He was dead. Why the fuck is he here? And you go to Yakuza 8, and it's like, that's the American dude who fell off the building in 3. Why the fuck is he here? And, like, they're clearly just being like, oh, this is fun, isn't it? Well... And then now, with Mine, who's the main villain of 3, they gave him his own separate guidance storyline that's tied to this game.
I'm positive it's just to explain how he's not dead.
Yeah. Like, 100% he's going to show up in Yakuza 9, where Ichiban's going to be like, well, who are you? And it's Mine, and he's like...
And we're still not going to have Ryuji go to...
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, because Kiwami 3 already has a lot of problems, like the... very clear sexual assault dude who's in the game, like on video assaulting people, and then like he's an actor who has video of him like just assaulting women that got out. And he said sorry, but it's like, brother, there's a 4K you just groping bitches and like slapping them around.
But did they even say Yamate though?
Yamate.
No. But you have that. They've recast not just him being recast, but Rikia.
Sorry about that, by the way.
Hey, it's not our fault that the entire nation takes sexual assault
So lightly.
Way
so
lightly.
lightly that they produce media about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
For people to
So,
JO
you know,
to.
we just talked about what is the fucking guy from pushing his wife over and how that was.
Oh, yeah. Wings.
Yeah, okay. So,
Wings would do great in Japan.
okay, it's not our fault.
No. It is
their problem.
It is a very big problem with Japan and Japanese media, where it is, which is really funny.
Which is why next week you're gonna see us and a video out of us in Japan, baby.
I wish.
I fucking wish, dude. Yeah.
But it's really annoying because Yakuza has been pretty good about like not having like sexual assault be like a funny bit usually. Like Kiryu is very quickly to be like, oh, you're harassing these soapland prostitutes. I'm gonna beat the shit out. Yeah,
and stab you with a bottle.
Yeah, and then like,
or even when you do the phone mini game, it's like it turns out to be a woman. You're like, and then you're like, it was a man who catfished. All right, now I can.
Now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah,
yeah, you catfished me. That gives me full reign to kill you.
It's so like it is annoying because Kiryu especially has been like shown because it's part of being like the Yakuza, and it helps that Nagoshi the creator is like friends.
Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, creator Super Monkey Ball as well. It's fun that he's always been like pretty chill with like sex workers and like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
dregs of
Yakuza
society.
is weirdly sex positive.
Yeah, and then you jump to these newer games and like it's kind of like weirdly going into like the shit you expect from now a Japanese company to make sex jokes.
Yeah,
like Ichiban in 8 just gets full on assaulted by every date you can go on, with him outright going, no, I don't want this, as Gary Buster Holmes' like daughter is dragging him away into a warehouse to fuck his brains out.
But it's funny because he's a man,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Like that most recent season of The Boys, right?
yeah,
Where Huey gets raped twice and everybody just laughs it off.
yeah. It's like they're now starting to kind of tease into that with Nagoshi not there. Which makes me think Gang of Dragon, that motherfucker's gonna be like the most sex positive, down to earth motherfucker who's gonna beat the shit out of some.
Which is canon for Don Lee. I think he filmed the cutscenes for that, and then they just like rotoscoped it. Because I've seen videos on his Instagram of him like walking out of the bar and shit in the suit. I think they have like live video footage of him doing all this.
You think so? And they just use it as reference?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I hope, because I was listening to the English trailer again. It doesn't sound like him, which is annoying.
They probably dubbed him for the English version, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Because
he can speak English.
Perfect English.
Yeah. I wonder if it's one of those things where they paid him for the Japanese and there was time to English dub it, that they're like,
But he wouldn't be speaking Japanese.
He would. It's a Japanese game.
But he doesn't speak Japanese.
Oh, so then it might not be him.
Because he's not Japanese.
It's probably dubbed over in both versions.
Because he's not Japanese.
I wonder then, if it is just straight up, he's only the
Korean.
face capture.
Yeah.
And it probably will have a Korean dub though, which he would do, I assume.
Yeah, but that's like 2 people are gonna play that. Maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this game might go crazy in Korea because.
But it would make sense though that he would be able to do the English.
Yeah, I think they should. If they haven't already, hire that motherfucker to speak in the English for that.
Or maybe just hasn't been able to do all his lines.
Yeah.
And what we got in the trailer was just a trailer.
My thing is, it's a little crazy that Nagoshi was like, "Fuck the Koreans. The Koreans fucking suck. They're evil." And then like
Yeah, but he's Japanese, so that's like.
But then he turns around and he's like, "This game is about a Korean, and I love this guy."
Yeah, because he had a change of heart.
I guess I don't know.
Maybe he realized that he
the
was
secret Korean plotline kept kind of becoming or like Koreans started becoming
It's still relevant. Dude.
Yeah, I know, but like
there's a Korean in here somewhere. I know it.
From 2 on the PS2 to now, that shit is relevant.
I will say,
which one of you aren't Korean? You all look the same. That's the whole point.
Well, like
they can't visually tell, and they're like, one of you's a Korean.
But they still want to be racist.
Yeah.
Which is very Japanese.
Yes.
With Yakuza,
very Asian, honestly.
With Yakuza 6 and 7, they started to kind of paint Koreans in a little more positive light. And then even in like Judgment and Lost Judgment, there's like just straight up Korean people where like Yagami's like, you're fucking cool. So clearly, Nagoshi had like a change of heart and went, maybe it was wrong to say all those things.
Nagoshi wasn't there for those.
Yeah.
In Zero, who's the Chinese
Judgment is his
massage guy?
Hmm?
What?
In Zero, the Chinese massage.
Lee. The guy that died but actually didn't die because Zero Director's Cut happened.
What?
Yeah.
So now there's 2 Sajimas running around.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you saw like
His character model is just Sajima's character model.
Really?
but like Chinese.
That doesn't.
I know.
But just Chinese.
He's like the face
This is
model.
what he'd look like if he was black or Chinese.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, but Nagoshi Judgment. I found this out earlier. Judgment was like 100% his writing, his idea, his stuff. Which when he left after Lost Judgment, and then once they got the rights back to be able to use Yagami, I wonder if they're like, well, this is Nagoshi's thing. We don't want to touch it.
The thing is, we're one universe over from where Yakuza got made, but he had to use the Monkey Ball characters.
Yakuza with monkeys would be crazy.
I want to see that universe.
With Mimi and
Mimi.
I and Gon Gon and Baby.
Bro.
Baby is Haruka. And Gon Gon is Majima. And I is the bitch from the bar.
Yeah.
No, Mimi's the bitch from the bar. I is Kiryu.
Dude. Make that a mod. Let me see that mod for Yakuza Kiwami 1.
Yeah, we have Kiryu in Monkey Ball. Now get Monkey Ball in
Kiryu.
Playable. Yeah. String a bunch of monkey balls together and then just
anal beat that shit up.
Slowly pull them out of Kiryu.
They progressively change sizes.
Rip that shit like a Beyblade.
You can play as I in Sonic Forces, but not in Yakuza. Come on.
Oh yeah, you can.
You sure can.
Well, kind of. You can dress him up as II.
You can also dress him as Joker.
Which is really that skin hand, like the flesh skin hand
What?
is in
It's the
Sonic
flesh
Forces.
feet for me.
Oh yeah, that's the worst one. In Sonic Forces, you can like dress. You can make your own character.
Yeah,
your own little
you make
Sonic
your own
persona.
Sonic OC.
And
yes,
yeah.
I've seen that. Yes.
And they gave like a Sega pack of like, like the Jet Set Radio dude, Joker from Persona 5, II, no Yakuza character, at least I don't think.
No.
Yeah, but there is for Joker, they gave him like flesh colored hands. So like all the Sonic characters.
That was for II.
Oh, it's for
II.
II.
They
right.
have flesh-colored hands that are just human hands, and then like human bare feet.
Yeah, and it's
so you could be like a hawk person. With
Yeah.
just like
with your
literally-
toes
you
out.
can be a hawk person.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
human hands.
with
Yeah.
human hands and feet.
And it's so uncomfortable to look at because it's like it's just like
Yeah, he's got the grippers out, slapping the ground as he runs through a Sonic stage.
yeah, you just hear just as he runs.
But the most peak music of all time is playing.
I fucking hate that though about Sonic because there are some games that are just like this is actual dog shit, awful to play. Dude, the soundtrack though fucks every time, every game.
Yep.
Fucking annoying.
The biggest chip on my shoulder that I didn't know anybody else wasn't like privy to was the Michael Jackson making the Sonic 3 music. So every time I bring that up, people are like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yes, I knew about that before you did.
Speaking of Michael Jackson and Sega, I went to an arcade with Haley a couple weeks back, and they had an arcade cabinet of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
That's a game that I've always wanted to play, but I know I'm not gonna like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like there's nothing redeeming about it. It's just a Michael Jackson game they made to sell like fucking carts.
Did you see that The Weeknd has been hanging around Sega offices lately?
What he's gonna be a fucking Yakuza villain now?
I think he might be doing something with Sonic.
Or is he just like actually bumming outside?
Yeah, just chilling, just be like.
He does look like a homeless bum.
Sometimes,
He
yeah.
does.
Dude, I would not be shocked if he actually like helped with the soundtrack for the next one. Because I love.
I don't know, because the one OK Rock thing, I think that's the perfect direction to go in. The Weeknd, I don't see it.
I mean, I want more metalcore shit, like the Kellen Quinn songs from Forces.
Fire.
Fucking amazing. But I want kind of a weird mix, because going from His World, which is some punk rock Zebrahead shit, to Dreams of an Absolution. Like, if you give me multiple characters and you assign like an artist to that character, I'm so down
When
for
I
that.
played Yakuza 5 and I heard that song just running around the street, I had a fucking aneurysm.
Dude, I love hearing this set, because I forget which game it was, but I heard Jet Set, and I went, whoa. And it like made me realize, like, oh right, fuck, this is a Sega game. And they're just like going next door to the next office. Yo, can we borrow that? Yeah, we'll just put that in the corner of the convenience store.
No one will ever make it because the second game is way more popular than the first. But if they made a vinyl soundtrack for the original Sega All-Stars Racing, I would spend my whole paycheck on that. I don't care how much it costs. That shit is gas.
Which is the one that had Danica Patrick in it?
That one is Transformed.
Yeah.
The one that everybody knows.
Well, because that was the one. Because I remember both coming out, but part of that was me being a Sonic fan. But Transformed was one that people at school knew about.
Yeah.
Like, people actually play that and go, dude, it's kind of like Mario Kart, but with Sonic. And I'm like, where the fuck were you guys, like, a year ago?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie was on the first one. He's not in the second one. You get fucking Wreck-It Ralph instead.
Wreck-It Ralph and real-life racer Danica Patrick.
Yep.
It's like the Mercedes-Benz kart in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
You're just like, what?
Yeah, we'll take anybody's money.
Which Forza Horizon was it that it was whenever E3 Microsoft like literally unveiled the Porsche 911 on their stage, and I remember watching that going, it's cool. Can I see the game? I don't give a fuck about the real car that I will never afford.
They've done that for a couple of Forzas now, but I think the 911 was for Horizon.
It was Horizon 4, right?
I think
or
so.
3.
I think so, because I think that's the one that we watched.
What color was it?
It was silver. Porsche. It might have been. I forget which E3 was, but they did unveil a whole.
It was either the last Horizon or the last Motorsport, one of the two.
I mean, they always try to do some big thing. I remember when they did the Hot Wheels DLC, and they literally had a Hot Wheels car they made.
Honestly,
Or Lego one.
Lego
the
one. Yeah,
Lego
that's the
one
one.
is
Lego one's
pretty cool.
I'm very excited for Horizon 6.
Yeah.
They should
actually.
They should do a grounded update and then reveal an ant.
Yeah, you're just a big Honey I Shrunk the Kids ant.
Oh no, I was gonna say, look at this ant.
Yeah, there's just an ant on stage. Hey, see that? We brought an ant up
And then
here.
the camera pans in and he goes, "Hey guys, it's me, Todd Howard."
That's something me and BJ can talk about. That
Yeah, we watched the dog shit Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah, you didn't even report back after that, other than saying it was shit.
it was just a bunch of like it was ports to the Switch 2 from stuff that wasn't gonna run on the Switch 1, and then some that were on the Switch 1 that they go, here's a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, their big announcement was Hollow Knight has 120 frames now.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll play Hollow Knight at 20 frames per second. It's going to run just as fine, and I won't tell the difference. Fuck you.
And then
They were like, the big thing was like Indiana Jones. But Indiana Jones is dog shit game. So
the fact that the one thing that I love too is Indiana Jones is a game that's like over 100 gigs or however the fuck much it is. They announced 3 Bethesda titles: Fallout 4, which is coming out in like a week, Indiana Jones sometime this year, and then Oblivion Remaster at some point. Fallout 4 and Oblivion are codes in a box, not even a game key card. It's just a code in a box. Indiana Jones, the whole fucking game, they cut it down to 60 gigs and put it on a key card or on a full cart. Not a game key card, not a code. You buy the cartridge, it plays from the cartridge. And again, what they showed in the trailer, whether that's Switch 2 gameplay or not, looked like it ran fucking great on the Switch 2, which is fucking crazy if true.
my biggest problem with gaming, and this has been true for a couple of years, and I think it's honestly the biggest problem in gaming overall, and no one talks about it, is no one gives a fuck about file compression.
No one gives a fuck about optimization in general. Like, there are so many good games that come out.
Because I think I agree with that, because like one of the big things that's the big selling point from Xbox, which I agree is a big selling point, is Game Pass. But I'm also not going to install 57 games. Yeah. I'm going to find a game that I like, play it until I either beat it or get bored, and then I'm going to find a new game. Maybe I'll have another game like, oh, I have this multiplayer game that I play with my friends a couple of nights a week. Okay, that's 2 games.
I'm the weirdo who likes having multiple things installed, but I also know I'm the one guy who does that.
But for me, who likes portable consoles pretty much exclusively, I want to have my library easily accessible. And you making Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade Remix Part 7 2.8
90 gigs.
90 gigs, and that's at the low end, is ridiculous. Compress that shit. I don't need to see all the hairs on Tifa's ass.
I think.
Oh, so you want file compression?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's...
I see. I don't care about that. I'm like, because I'm not gonna.
Well, it's
yeah,
it's
I'm
different.
not gonna have 57
it's
games
different.
installed.
You're happy clapping your hands and shitting in your diaper playing Battlefield 6 for 9 straight years.
It's true.
Until the next Battlefield comes out. I, a consumer of actual video games, wants to be able to play different things without having to wait 3 hours for something to install.
Okay.
I will say our new our internet has helped that immensely. Like downloading shit is a dream.
Yeah.
But like, dude, like I agree because like certain games like FF7 Remake does not need to be that big, and I think it's partly because it has it integrated on top of it, and that was like bigger somehow.
That's true, but on the original PS4, it was like 115 for base.
Was it really?
It was a lot.
I knew. Oh yeah, it was two discs.
It
was
installed like 90 gigs from that one disc.
Yeah.
And then it still had to do a little bit of an install
you're right.
for that second disc.
Whereas Rebirth, which I was like, oh, PS5 game, it'll be no, that was 2 PS5 discs for 180 gigs.
That shouldn't be legal at this point in time.
Yeah.
To have 2 discs for a game that's in 20.
I mean,
24.
What gear is it?
I will prefer the 2 disc method over the dog shit way that Xbox and EA does it, where it's here's your disc. Only like 10 gigs is on the disc. You have to download the rest of it. So, you don't have internet right now? Oh, can't play your game. Sorry. Like Oblivion, any Xbox title now, it's 85 megabytes is on the disc. Like it's less than a gig that they put on the disc. The rest of it you have to download.
Oh, while we're on the topic, I totally forgot to mention I actually started playing Final Fantasy VII Original, and I'm farther than I've ever been. So I think this might be the time that I actually finish the original, because we talked last episode about how shamefully few Final Fantasy games I've actually finished. And I was like, fuck, I feel bad about this. Let me start Original 7.
I think you playing Original 7 now before Part 3 is going to be good. Because then you'll go in with like, oh, this is different from here, and then you
have you played Part 2?
I played up to like right before you get into Junon. Because I get so heavily invested in the open world that like I need to do everything before I move on kind of shit.
Oh, hey.
Let's come here. Thank you.
I got so addicted to Queen's Blood.
To me.
He's making the rounds. He doesn't get to see me as much anymore.
I got it so addicted to Queen's Blood in that game that I was like, please make a mobile app. Fuck all these other dog shit mobile apps. Please give me Queen's Blood.
I wanted to see more of the game from Intergrade.
Oh, Fort Condor.
Yeah, I love that shit. That was tight.
I was hoping that would be in Rebirth, but I also when I played my first round of Queen's Blood, I was like, oh,
You do get a little bit of it.
yeah, a little bit in the actual Fort Condor, I think, right?
But that, and also the what's his name, the summon that you have to fight like 19 different times.
Oh yeah,
in his quest.
Was it not Bahamut? What's the summon?
It's the sword guy.
Oh, Odin or Alexander?
I think it's Alexander. He's like a big sumo wrestler looking motherfucker.
Oh wait, isn't that is it the summon or the secret boss fight?
I don't know, because he keeps
'Cause
summoning you to this weird like Japanese
That's
world.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh, yes.
Yeah, the fucker from 5 who now just shows up in every Final Fantasy game because he hops dimensions.
Yeah, just like Bahamut.
Yeah. Well, Bahamut has one time he's done that, and it's been 15 to fucking 1.
I like that in Final Fantasy 1, Bahamut is just a chill dude.
Are you hungry? Food?
And every other time past that, he's just a cunt.
In Stranger Paradise, it is heavily implied that Bahamut is the one from 15 who went back and has all the memories of all his Bahamut shit.
I still need to finish that one, because I think that's just my problem with Final Fantasy is I get into it and I want to do like 100% it every single time, because with that game I got into it and I would be like, oh, a new class has been unlocked, max it out immediately and then move on. So that's why I never finished it, because I got too burnt out trying to max out every single class.
I definitely play Final Fantasy games on story first, and then everything else comes second.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I want to get through the game. I will do what I like more than anything else. Dude. Like, with Rebirth, it was like Queen's Blood, the main story, and then occasionally I'll do some other shit to be like, oh, here's a side quest to my relationship with Tifa. Here's a cool Barrett one.
Crisis Core Remake, because I was doing
every fucking mission.
Every single mission on the phone. I did straight up like 85 of them. And that's before I even got the Buster Sword upgrade. I don't even think I got
So you're still rocking with the same soldier sword?
Yeah. The soldier sword, and like I'm killing everything with one hit, but I'm still like grinding these missions. I need to fucking cut that shit out.
I mean, when you get, I mean, That's why like we were making that weird observation last time of when you play Expedition.
Yeah, that's
like,
gonna be rough.
Because like I don't think there's nearly as much as other RPGs, but the fact that there is like when you get one of when you get the other party member, what's his name? I forgot. Verso's friend, but the guy, the blue mage, basically. Where you have to like enemy like see a move happen and then kill an enemy with him to get his move.
Yeah,
you're gonna see that list of all those and go, oh, he's never leaving the party now. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's how it was in the 7 remake because I was like trying to steal from every single
get enemy skill for every single time. Yeah, yep. I want to replay remake on the Switch because I played the demo, the bomb run. Dude, granted, handheld. Obviously, put on the screen, it's going to be way more noticeable.
Yeah.
That thing runs fucking well. And I'm real interested in how Rebirth is going to run.
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to
That'll be the real linchpin.
Because Rebirth already kind of doesn't run that well on like a PS5 and even a PC. Like, it's got, like, you got to have hot, like, Matt can probably run Rebirth at the best graphics he can. But, like, a standard, like, mid-tier, this is what most people have, Rebirth kind of struggles.
Yeah.
But if they can make it run on the Switch, then like good on them.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. On that note though, part 3, the rumor is it's gonna be multi-plat, just off rip. That's why they're like rushing to get Rebirth
get
out
it on everything.
Like Remake just dropped on Xbox and Switch, and then in June Rebirth is dropping.
I bet maximum there are 7 people that have played it on Xbox.
Probably. It's sold, like physical copies have sold out on the Switch. It's like Hamaguchi, the director, was like straight up being like, "Yo, thank you to the Nintendo fans who are playing this. We like really appreciate this." He went to a Nintendo event to talk to people about it, and like it's doing really well on the Switch.
I think it's also important though that every Final Fantasy is playable on Switch,
with the exception of like 14 and
15
and 15. Well, 15's got Pocket Edition, but like yeah,
but fuck Pocket Edition.
Yeah. But like yeah, the pretty much 16's probably not jumping on the Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even run.
I mean, shit, we'll see.
If 16 drops on the Switch, I will be shocked because that thing can't run on the fucking Steam Deck.
If Remake 2's coming out, I think they can make it work.
I will be shocked if it runs even remotely well. That's the thing. It can't, like, 16, like, at least Rebirth can kind of run on the Steam Deck. 16 cannot function on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So, if they can get that running on the Switch too, wizardry. Like, get the Wolfenstein devs to do it because they fucking got Indiana Jones to work on that bitch.
Yeah.
The Nier Automata, whoever ported Nier Automata, get them to do it.
That's true.
All right. Anything else? All right. No?
I don't have much to add to that.
No, yeah, you're good.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy, Matt?
Probably 16 is the one who's like
Chronicles, baby.
Oh yeah, forgot.
That's true. I totally forgot you
Yeah.
played a Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And we tried to let's play.
We really
it.
tried.
so hard.
We got to fuck.
Part of me
hard.
wants to find a way to get it working somehow.
There's
Even-
a,
there are
there's a
people
way
out
to
there.
do it through Dolphin. There are guides.
Even if we don't let's play it, just playing it together at some point.
Or playing it
by
by having one person doing with commentary, that would be better.
Yeah. I mean,
But it just is
at that point.
enraging because it was made to be a not made. To be fair, the multiplayer actually does suck ass on it.
But like that was one of the things. Like everybody get a Game Boy and play the game.
Yeah.
They could have made it good with the re-release, and they just didn't.
Yeah, you should have just made it where it just has a fucking co-op feature.
Yeah.
But whatever. At that point, though, with the re-release, we like if we just want to do that, like one person plays it, or we like pass the controller around or whatever, we just play the re-release because it's good for single player at that point.
The same universe over where Monkey Ball and Yakuza are the same series is the one where Crystal Chronicles Remake is good.
Can we jump to that universe? Because that one seems more interesting than this one.
No.
Damn.
We're fucked.
Well, if you don't want to be fucked, go check out our sponsor, Dubby, and get some fucking banger energy.
Or maybe you do want to get fucked, and they might be able to do that for you, too.
Yeah. If you ask nicely.
Yeah, you asked nicely.
Yeah, use code GETFUCKED at checkout.
Or take it sleazy.
One of those two
all
will
one
work.
word at checkout for 10% off.
Try both. See what happens.
Yeah.
Could you imagine get fucked works for them?
Yeah, it says arriving in 30 minutes, and you're like, what?
And as always,
Take it sleazy.